League updates, week 3 scheduling, games of the week, all coming up next. What happened last time I checked? Cue my music.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling songs.
We are now in week 3, and I got some updates for you that's hot off the press. I got a chance to sit down and talk with Commissioner Don Hendricks about some things, ask him a few questions, and here we go. In case you guys are wondering about the league scheduling was voted on by all the league coaches. And these were the 2 options that were given because of the COVID-19 whole pandemic thing that's going on. You had option number 1 to play as many games possible, and possibly play some teams twice or whatever, but it leaves no leeway for rainouts, because if we do it that way, we'll be 2 weeks overdue than we usually are finished in the league. You know what I'm saying? Option 2 was to have 2 divisions. You play everybody in your division twice, all the teams outside of your division once. That was option 2. So as you guys can probably tell, we went with option 1 as a whole league voted on by the coaches, just in case you didn't have that update. So what happened in week 2? Week 2, we were rained out, so we didn't get that Rebels versus Raiders matchup that was so highly anticipated. And again, Mr. Alcantara, thank you for coming on the show and giving your insight. I heard that he had a few people come up to him and, try to wrinkle his collar over his interview, but he did what he's supposed to do. As a ball player, he did what he's supposed to do, and he was very modest about it. A lot modest than I would have been. And those of you who know me, know I'm not that modest. Also, this Sunday, which will be week 3 in the books, this Sunday is the last Sunday that players can move around. So once you play this Sunday, the team that you're on, the roster that you're on, you're locked in. So if you're going to do any moving around, you better get it done now. Don't wait, because after the Sunday is over, it's a wrap. You stuck on that roster that you're on right now. Okay, now let's move to the scheduling. The 9 a.m. games, we got first up, we got Rebels versus Pound. My prediction, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it to the Rebels. I said the Rebels by 8 runs. That's kind of stretching it, but the Rebels are loaded this year. They brought back the exact same team from last year, which finished 3rd. Actually, 1 catch from going to the championship game that was unable to be secured. Just unfortunate things, you know what I'm saying? But the baseball gods smiled down on their opponent, and their opponent was able to outlast them and get to the championship game. So I'm giving the Rebels 8 runs against Pound. Outlaws versus the Hit Squad. I'm going to go with the veteran Outlaw team. I'm going to give the Outlaws 4 runs on this one. Outlaws will win this one by 4 runs. Next up, we got Wrecking Crew versus Panthers. Wrecking Crew, I told you once, Wrecking Crew is loaded. Last year's runner-up and one of the best championship games I've ever been a part of and ever watched. I'm talking about blow for blow, Wrecking Crew comes back loaded against the Panthers. Panthers are a real young ball club, and I think the inexperience of their players is going to show against Wrecking Crew. I'm giving the Wrecking Crew a blowout in this one. Next up, we got TNT versus Predators. 2 veteran teams. TNT defending champions. So I'm going to give TNT that win. I got TNT by 6 runs. Misfits versus the Scrappers. Scrappers a new ball club coming in. They are very scrappy to live up to their name, but I'm giving I'm giving it to the Misfits. Misfits got they got some nice pieces over there. They definitely do. Pedro, you know what I'm saying, hats off to him. He doing a great job recruiting. You know, if he could just keep the nucleus of his team together, he's working with something. So I'm gonna get a Misfits that game. I'm gonna get Misfits blowing them out. Misfits by 10. It's going no more than 5 innings. So Misfits blowing that one out. Now, last but not least is Commissioner Don Hendricks' game of the week. 9 a.m. game, Raiders versus Apaches. Raiders, veteran ball club, like I said last time, always find a way to win. Always find a way to win. Always find a way to be in the shit, in the middle of the shit. So Raiders versus Apaches. Apaches, a team that really did some great recruiting. I want to say last year. Did some great recruiting last year, you know, building. Every year they got better. And they come in with some veteran ball players that can really play some ball. I'ma go, how I'ma go this one, man? It's crazy. I'ma go Apaches. I'm giving Apaches 2 runs over the black and gold, the Raiders. All right, moving on to the 10 a.m. games. First game up, we got Misfits versus Hit Squad. Misfits, don't disappoint me. I got y'all going 2-0. I got y'all going 2-0 Sunday. Misfits is going to win this game versus the Hit Squad in a blowout. It's only going 5 innings. Misfits, do your thing. Next up, we got TNT versus Apaches. It's going to be a slug match. It's going to be a slug match. I done already told you about the Apaches. TNT, again, defending champions. Really, I hate to say it, they're a scrappy ball club. You know, never die attitude. TNT versus Apaches. Right now, TNT is not playing up to their potential. So I'm going to go with the Apaches. Apaches winning this one. And I play for TNT. I can't be biased, but I got to call it like I see it. I think Apaches with that high-powered high-powered offense will get TNT by 3 runs. So my ball club, that's a challenge. That's a challenge to my ball club. Show the fuck up and let's show the fuck out. All right? Moving on is Rebels versus Panthers. This is going to be a fucking drag. The Rebels are gonna drag the Panthers. Yes, I'm saying it. They're gonna skull drag them, kick them in the stomach, and fucking DDT them like motherfucking whoever used to do that move back in the day. And I got the Rebels over the Panthers by 10 runs. It's only going 5 innings. Next up, we got Raiders versus Pound. Another slaughter rule. It ain't no use to even talking about it. Raiders slapping Pound by 10 runs or more. Next up, we got Wrecking Crew versus Outlaws. Man, tomorrow it's gonna be ugly, man. I'm giving Wrecking Crew 8 runs. I think the Outlaws will keep them. Outlaws will stay in the game. Outlaws will stay close enough to take it 7 innings. But Wrecking Crew by 8 runs. Next up is my pick for game of the week. I got Predators versus the Scrappers. You know, some people will call it the toilet bowl. Some people will call it the worst of the worst. I wouldn't do that. We all come out here to compete. We come out here to play ball. So, Predators versus Scrappers. I'm going with the veteran Predators team by 5 runs. That's it. That's what I'm giving them. That's basically it for week 3. You know, like I always said, man, y'all try to be safe, man. Drink plenty of water. Stretch before the game. Stretch after the game. You know, try to get out and do some kind of activity during the week so, you know, we can have a healthy season. Nobody wants to finish the season on on the injured reserve or the team is at half mast or whatever. So take care of your bodies, take care of your mind, take care of your soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm your boy Mo, and I'm out. Holla back.
Last time that I checked.